Ugh. I'm so... God, I love that thumbnail. What's going on, gang? Hold on, I'm gonna get some water. I'm gonna need it. Hey, what's going on, man? What's going on, man? Alright. We're doing the Hifumi trial this time. And, well, things are sort of different now. See, now we have this big robot dude, right? He comes through, kills Hifumi, I think the robot dude did. And I don't even know what's going on. I didn't even know we had like a robot costume in the school. I don't even think it's any of the students. I don't have no clue what's going on. Alright, hold on, before we do this, right? I made like a list. Crap, where is it? I made like a list of possible suspects who did it. Right? And, from what I understand, really, it can only either be Taka or Hiro. And that's the only two people we haven't seen. Everybody else, like, was off doing their own thing when the robot dude came through, right? And then there's Kyoko, though I don't think she did it. There's, like, we think there's a spy that took the laptop. Oh yeah, by the way, the laptop. The AI. Chihiro. Sorry, I just dropped a lot of context without any context. Hold on, let me just start the game. Hold on. Okay, so like since the last trial, we found the computer. It was Chihiro's AI that she made, right? Taka went kind of insane. Now he's like Super Taka. The laptop went missing with the AI. We think Taka took it. Or Hifumi, who is now dead. But then there's this possibility of like a spy among us, which is probably what's going on, considering that cutscene we saw with Monokuma talking to whoever, saying they're supposed to be the first person to murder somebody. Let's see, what else? There's a big robot dude. Oh yeah, that thing. And there's gonna be like a 16th student. So there's a bunch of stuff going on, and I don't understand any of it. So, that's where we are right now. That all makes zero sense because I barely explained it. Just follow along with me here, alright? You'll get it.
No way! A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the photograph. The freaking photograph. No. We're gonna talk about this right now. Just real quick, I'm gonna fill you in right here. Okay, we found the photograph that was on the ground in like I think the art room, right? And it had Mondo, Chihiro, and Leon, I think. Yeah. And they're all like smiling, hugging each other, you know, giving each other high fives. And I don't understand it. All the windows weren't boarded up, but like, how do they know each other before all of this, but never mention it? And they happen to be the three people who are already dead. It's too coincidental. It's too perfect. There's something going on. Okay, so here's what I think is going on, right? I actually don't know, but like I think like Monokuma is like doing something with the bodies, like reviving them or something, and then like they're like living off in some like secluded heaven that he made. I don't know what's going on, dude. And I know this for a fact. The outside world knows what's going on here. They know what's going on here, okay? Monokuma hinted it with the magazines, right? He was like, "Oh, I can't update the magazines right now. They're sort of busy right now. Yeah." And he didn't expand on that. And there's cameras everywhere, right? And he's hinted this multiple times that we're not the only people. He's not the only person who's looking at the cameras. There's something going on here. There's a conspiracy. Oh my god, there's so many things going on right now. And I still don't even understand what this trial is. Who killed Hifumi? Was that even a human being? I have like so many questions. I don't understand this. What is going on, dude? Oh, by the way. Also, I want to bring this up, right? So, I'm assuming that all of the regulations serve some purpose in this game. They're not just there to be there. I feel like all of them has been used, right? And there's a few that I'm waiting to see. Where was it? There was one in particular where it's like, the murderer can only kill a maximum of 2 people. And why would the game ever mention that rule unless it's used, you know? Where was it? Yeah, the guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people during any single killing game. There's a few rules that are just here that haven't been used at all and serve no purpose. And I'm just waiting for them to have a purpose. Okay. Also, I've never seen Celeste in any distress before. She's always been calm. Oh yeah, the hammers too. I forgot. The robot has like these hammers. I don't know what purpose they serve. It's to prevent somebody going on a bloodbath. But yeah, it's specifically 2 people, right? It's 2 people. It allows 2 people, and the rule is just there. It's just there. Not 1 person, 2 people. Also, the behavior of the robot was really weird, too. Oh yeah, and that's another thing. What the heck's going on with, like, the robot teleporting around the school, too?
Are you okay with this? So then...
Again, I thought about it for a while. I made a list. It's either Hiro, Taka, or something completely different. That's the only two people I can think of. Two of those people we haven't seen at all. They're just not here. So that's why I'm thinking that, like, 2-person kill rule is where it's going to come in. I think that's where it's going to come in. So we have a bunch of stuff to figure out, and I have a ton of questions, and I really, really want to figure out what's going on here. I told you! I told you! I told you! I am too smart for this game. I'm too smart for this game, bro. Oh my god, I'm a genius. Alright, so all I can think of is Hero. That's the only guy, right? Unless it's somebody that's not even known to be in the school. Wow, 2 people are dead, dude. 8 people remaining. Oh, crap! Dude! Toko! Uh-oh. She saw the blood, dude. She's gonna go into genocide jail.
However,
What? What?
what? Hey!
I see.
Dead.
Oh. Indeed.
The body disappeared? What is going on, dude? What is going on?
What did you say? Come on.
What? Hey!
Wait. Hina,
Indeed.
were you here? When, like, the body was taken away? Where were you, Hina? Also, hold on, guys. My mom is here. Hold on. Just give me a second. Alright, back.
Lie.
Huh?
Hina.
No way! No!
Hina.
Luckily, it's two characters I do not give a single crap about, though. I couldn't care less about Hifumi. I didn't spend a single day hanging out with Hifumi.
What?
Well... Huh?
Why did we all leave to Hifumi's body? Somebody needs to stay in the room.
Damn.
God, there's gotta be like two suspects working at once. How is the robot teleporting?
Faster.
Huh?
Damn.
The murderer can't kill more than two people, so it's not like Toko's gonna die, but we can't need the other body to disappear either. Of course. Of course. Of course. That's great. I feel like this is gonna be a long trial.
This is...
Huh?
Stop.
Huh?
Not possible.
Huh?
But Akira, I am 2 steps ahead of you.
Well...
Hmm.
It is so.
Okay, but where's Hiro? Yes! Well, Kyoko couldn't have done it because when the first murder happened, she was in the cafeteria. Right? But Kyoko's still kind of suspicious, alright? She may be the spy, alright? And in Hiro, I have no clue where Hiro could have ever been. Alright, so here's what I think is going to happen, right? I think it's too obvious to just point to Hiro and say he did the murder, right? I think we're all going to suspect Hiro, but the game's going to pull a 180 like, oh, nope, it's actually this person.
That's fine.
Let's see.
That's right.
Oh, that was random.
Let's see.
Perhaps. In other words,
Where could have the body's gone? Where would you hide a body? How would you get away with hiding a body? And, you know, wait a minute. Oh, wait. Oh, I just got an idea. The only place where the bodies could have gone is in the garbage disposal, which, who has the key? Hifumi. Hifumi was the first murder suspect, so of course whoever killed Hifumi has the key, which they could dispose both of the bodies. But how would you get away with dragging 2 bodies through the school? 2 flights of stairs down the school, all the way to the garbage disposal without anybody noticing. What is going on? None of these make sense.
what?
So then... But... Cause, I mean...
Hina.
Huh?
Just remembered I have a map. I could probably just teleport. Right, okay, we're looking for Hero. I need to find Hero. Also, I thought there was an announcement on the TV that announced the body. How did they not know that there was a second body dead?
Come on.
Also, speaking of the second body, there wasn't an announcement for this other body. I'm so confused.
Indeed.
I found them. A repository. Wait, so... Where the heck is the repository? I don't know where that is. Wait, are you telling me someone dragged Hifumi's body all the way up to... Wait a minute. Maybe they didn't drag the body. I mean, first of all, I don't even know how the murderer, like, teleports around the school so quickly.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
It's the Monokuma file!
Oh my god.
What?
Stop talking.
Punishment is waiting for you. See ya.
I am so confused.
What the heck? That's terrible.
Also, just want to say, when I was going to the repository, I didn't find a single drop of blood. They dragged the bodies, no blood found.
Who would do this? Why? Why?
Oh, by the way, the latest motive that, you know, Monokuma gave us, it was the money. He gave us like $10 million, said if you get out of here, I'll give you $10 million along with that. But I have a feeling, okay, why has nobody else caught on to the things I have caught on to? Like, how do they not realize that maybe somebody in the outside world, at least somebody in the outside world, the entire world, knows that this is all going on? Like, I don't think you killing somebody and getting out of here with $10 million would matter. You'd probably get arrested, if not killed, by somebody from the outside world. Because there's no way the outside world does not know that this is all going on. It's too obvious, dude. It's too obvious. Like, and why is everybody so slow to realizing these things? Why were they laid in the same position? Or, well, I'm not sure they were laid in the same exact position, and that may be reading too much into it. I mean, what would you do with the bodies? Just like, I don't think Byakuya got to them yet, so it would have been anything fancy. They just laid down the bodies. That's not really anything fancy. You lay down dead bodies. That's, I don't know. I think that's reading too much into it. You are kidding me. You are kidding me.
He's alive again?
You are joking.
Am I?
You are actually joking. You are kidding me, dude. You are kidding me, dude!
Winter coming.
Hifumi, wake up!
Huh?
Also, I just want to mention, he came back from the dead from the tear of a female. This man would have stab wounds, like bullet wounds. His head could be ripped off, but like, oh my God! I feel presence of a woman. I must rise from the dead.
That's right. I remember now. Hope's Peak.
Come on, you gotta wake up!
I remember everything before I
What?
met you all.
What?
I met you all.
What? What? Did they lose their memory?
The light. It's reaching out to me
Oh my God.
like the tail of a
Holy crap, this is depressing.
Hey, Hifumi! Who was it? Who attacked you?
The robot dude.
Who tried to kill you?
Robo Justice.
killed me? That's right.
Yasu. Hero did it? Alright. Oh, okay, never mind then. They don't have any truth bullets yet. Hold on, I want to check something. Alright. God, it feels too easy. It's too obvious. No, the game's gonna pull a 180 on me. There's no way Hero actually did it, right? What? What just happened? What did we just witness? What did we just witness?
Honestly.
Stop talking.
Then perhaps...
So, in other words,
What would be the purpose of hiding the bodies?
What is this?
that's fine.
Indeed.
Also, I can't believe how my garbage disposal theory was completely wrong. That would have been genius. Victims are Hifumi Yamada and Kiyotaka Ishimaru. Cause of death from each was a bullet to the head. It is out that they are both killed with a similar weapon, a hammer.
Very strange.
Well. Perhaps.
That's what I'm thinking. Maybe they had an accomplice. Wait, what happens if two people kill somebody? Do they both get one class trial? I have a lot of questions about this, about the rules of this game. How would an accomplice work? Would they both be blackened?
Monokuma appears!
Alright, yeah.
Yep.
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become...
Oh, I don't remember this question.
So you ask, and so I shall answer.
I think that's because we just witnessed the first punishment, so I wasn't really thinking about it.
Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
Only the one who does the killing. Well, what if they both do the killing? Oh, I mean, I guess that doesn't make it an accomplice.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
But I don't want to believe Kyoko did the murders. Kyoko wouldn't do that, would she? No! No, please don't tell me Kyoko did it. No! Why would Kyoko do it? No, please don't tell me Kyoko did it. Please. Please don't be Kyoko. No. 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 Guys, do you want to know who I spent most of my time with? Since Chiro murder? Do you want to just take a wild guess? Just take a wild guess who it was. Yup. Yup, it was Kyoko. Each time I find the next person who I want to spend all of my time with and give all of my gifts that I get from the store. Ooh, they're the murderer now. Or no, wait, better yet, how about we just kill off the character? Yeah, great. Please don't be Kyoko. Please don't be Kyoko. No, dude. Just kill Byakuya. I give a crap, the less of a crap about him than any other character in this game.
No way anyone would work together, right?
Hello, Mondo. Hello, Mondo. Hello, Mondo.
So then. Hey, Phew.
Only one black can graduate. An accomplice gets nothing. Who would accomplice a murder then?
So in other words,
Well,
What we need to determine is the one true Blacken who defies the murder plot. So there was an accomplice. Please don't beat Kyoko. I am begging you, Monokuma. I do not want to kill Kyoko.
well now.
However,
Indeed. So,
What? Oh. You SOB!
huh?
You've gotta be kidding!
Alright. I would just like to point out these two personalities are like polar opposites. She goes from like tsundere to like yandere. It's insane. They are actual polar opposites. Also, yeah, last time... Okay, so another thing is, last time we saw Genocide Jill was when, we heard the screams, right? And we were like, oh, we gotta go check on Hifumi and the other group. Go find the robot dude. And then found Hifumi, and then we went back up to the 3rd floor, and then Toko was passed out. So, like, in that time, Toko had to go back to her normal self, see the blood, and then pass out, and now she's back to Genocide Jill.
yep.
God, I love Genocide Jill, though. I love her. She's just... isn't it, like, such a crazy character?
What are you saying? Let's see.
so then, it's all clear now.
Oh, but you don't know, I didn't technically spend all of my time. The only other character I spent, ever since, like, the first case, the other person I spent most of my time with is also Sakura. I love Sakura. Dude, she's, like, such a cool character. Like, I can't imagine her murdering or being murdered. You would have to do a lot to murder Sakura. But I can't imagine Sakura being the murderer herself. She's just, like, that cool of a character. She's someone you can definitely trust. Again, by legal description, nothing she's done can be considered genocide. Well, yeah. What do you mean, bug? Of course, it can be. She did go on a genocide. She kills people. She is literally genocide Jack. This is an actual murderer, an actual psychopath that is in the school with us. Which sucks though, because I loved Toko. Yes, that's I get the names confused. All right. All right, hold on. Let me update my list. I'm gonna keep a list of possible suspects. All right. Well, it can't be Taka because Taka's dead. Ooh, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait, I want to keep Taka on the. What if Taka was like the accomplice to the murder and then was murdered by the actual true Blackened? I don't know. I'm getting a bunch of clever ideas, and I'm trying to see if I can predict what the game's gonna pull on me. How was the murderer able to move someone so big? Wait a minute. Hold on. Isn't Hero like a psychic? What's different? His glasses. What about his glasses? Oh. Alright. Okay. Here's my prediction, right? Here's my prediction, right? Alright. After being hit by the first time and actually like half dying, right? They wiped off the glasses on Hifumi, so like if he woke up, he would have clear glasses, so he would see who killed him, and so the murder would be framed on Hiro, and so he would think Hiro's the one that killed him. Okay, I know this is crazy conspiratorial, but this game is making me go crazy conspiratorial. Okay, this game is insane. It's making me think outside the box. What if that's the case? What if they cleared off the glasses? So, sorry, I'm just trying to. I'm probably crazy here. This theory probably makes no sense, but I'm just trying to think outside the box here. Maybe. That's it. Maybe. Genocide consists of multiple people. Well, Genocide Jill did kill multiple people. Did you guys forget? She did kill multiple people. There's an entire book of her killing people with scissors. This murder makes no sense. What's the point of using the hammers? What's the point of using them in a numerical order? What's the point of the costume? Where did you get the costume? Nothing in this murder makes sense. Also, wait a minute. Oh, the hammers are missing. Yes, the hammers are missing.
So then.
This morning, only 4 of us met up at the dining hall. Hina, Kyoko, you, and myself. We waited for the others, but nobody showed up, so we decided to go look for them. That's weird. It was around 8 o'clock when we began our search. And soon after we split up, Kyoko disappeared. After that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room on the 3rd floor, then quickly came and got you and me. According to Celeste, she was attacked by a suspicious individual and lay unconscious for about an hour. In other words, she was attacked an hour before we found her. Meaning, just after 7 o'clock. Based on the picture Celeste took, we discovered her attacker and just in a strange costume. Well, see, Genocide Jail has a ring to it. It's alliteration. It was Robo Justice. It also became clear that this Robo Justice had dragged Hifumi away. After meeting up with Toko and Byakuya, we began searching for the costume assailant. We found an injured Hifumi on the library and 2nd floor. We took him down to the nurse's office on the 1st floor, then we resumed our search. But not long after leaving the nurse's office, something moving around the top of the stairs. Celeste claimed he went back up to the 2nd floor where we split up and began searching. Then right after that, Celeste screamed. This time she had apparently seen a suspect on the 3rd floor. Hearing her screams, we quickly made our way to the 3rd floor. Strange costume man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was walking the stairs so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared. Hifumi scream. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office. Meanwhile, you, Byakuya, and Toko pursued the suspect on the 3rd floor. Wait a minute. I thought I went to the nurse's office. No. I could have sworn... No, wait. No, it's the other way around. I went to the, nurse's office. Right? No? Am I wrong? Oh, no, wait. That's me speaking. Never mind. I'm dumb. Sorry. Makoto is speaking.
However.
Hifumi and Taka's bodies were discovered right around the same time. Because I remember hearing the body discovered now, so I play right after finding Taka. When I showed up, told you Byakuya and Hifumi had been killed, right? And you, me, and Byakuya all headed down to the nurse's office, leaving behind Toko who had fainted. But as soon as we left the physics lab, we ran to Celeste, who had just arrived to tell us something very unusual. Hifumi's body disappeared. Hurried back to the nurse's office. Discovered his corpse was in fact gone. Then we remembered we had abandoned the unconscious Toko, who rushed back to the equipment room. Taka's body had disappeared. So from there, we began to search for both of the missing bodies, and after some time, Celeste told us she'd found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository. There we rediscovered the 2 bodies that had apparently vanished. Brings us up to now. Looking back, things have certainly been very active. If you want to look back at the case again, just let me know. I'm fine anytime. Okay, so that's important. That entire case for file right there is important. Where is Hiro? Where is Kyoko? I don't think this ever happened where we just can't find somebody.
So, in other words... What?
Also, I just have a sneaking suspicion that Byakuya has like something to do with it, like just to have just to make it a little bit more fun.
What?
Killing 2 people means more clues, more chances you'll get found out. And also, if you move the bodies, you're pretty much just like slowly walking through the hallways with the bodies, just waiting for someone to walk up to you and say, "Hey, look, it's you. You kill the people. Let's kick you out." You know, kill you. It just doesn't make sense unless. How are the bodies even transported in the first place? I don't know.
I see. That's enough. Goodbye.
There's a gnat. A gnat flew to my nose. Hold on. Hold on. To my nose. Oh god, it's so weird. Oh my god, it's so embarrassing. I'm good. I'm good. Alright, are we good? Have we seen everything? There's definitely a lock on the door, but it can only be locked from inside the repository. I don't see any way to lock it from in the art room. Wait, so somebody must have been in the repository. Wow, somebody was in the repository with the bodies? While looking for the bodies, or? Wasn't this in the equipment room? We found Taka's body? Bloodstain. God, I don't know, dude. Alright, well, I mean, while we're here, we might as well check the physics lab. God, I'm so curious. Is there anything in here we're missing? No? Alright. God, I love this music too. It's a jam. Oh, Genocide Jill. keep forgetting I can just teleport with the map. It takes so long to like choose where you want to teleport to on the map that I barely even use it. I just sprint there. I just sprint wherever I want to go. Crap, where am I going? So I don't think you can choose what floor you want to teleport to, which is stupid. Hello, Celeste.
Let's see. Yes, indeed. Indeed.
Glasses cleaning cloth. Ooh.
Oh. Huh?
Okay, Makoto, think about this. Earlier we found out that Hifumi's glasses were cleaned since the nurse's office to the repository, right? And then you found Aglisa's cleaning cloth. So, you gotta think about this, Makoto. Makoto, maybe put 2 and 2 together. You know, that was the cloth used to clean the glasses for Hifumi. Are you an idiot? Like, these are obvious details. How aren't you realizing this? Alright. Well, where else do we check? The library. Ooh. Is there anything here that'd be useful? I don't think so. Check the closet. No? Nothing? Crap. I don't know where else to check. Where else would one check? Maybe I should try asking around. Yeah, that might work. Alright. Where is everybody? There's still stuff in the nurse's office? What am I missing? Talk to Celeste again, I guess?
Yes, indeed. Indeed.
It's actually impossible. I don't know how they did that. Oh, thank you for noticing. Thank you for noticing, Bug. I'm glad you noticed. Oh yes, I am very pissed. I'm very pissed. I do not know how Makoto is missing these, like, basic details. Alright, hold on. Well, does it even let you? Oh crap, it does! Wait a minute. It does let you check different floors. God, I'm an idiot. Okay. Alright. Repository. Well, we came from the repository. Gym. No. 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 Can I not check the hotel? Well, I don't know what else there is to see in this school. I don't get it. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Just don't get it. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Hey, Bug, didn't you say there was a spin-off where you have a gun? Can I just shoot myself right here, right now? Can I murder myself? Can I be my own blackened? Let me check the rec room, because that's where Celeste was attacked. That makes sense. Yeah. Is there anything else in here that'd be useful? Nothing looks different, really. I don't know what context in like the Danganronpa universe where you would just have a gun, who you even shoot, but I mean there's 2 other games I haven't played, so I wouldn't know. What else am I missing? What else am I missing? Alright, I might look up a walkthrough just to see if there's anything I'm missing. Like, any details I haven't checked. Because I don't know what else I'm supposed to check. Hold on. Just because I am streaming this, so I can't just, like, walk around the school forever. I gotta keep this flowing. Alright, Alright, Deadly Life. Okay, examine Toko. The equipment room. Okay, examine Toko. Examine Justice Hammer 4. Art room. Examine repository door. Exit the art room. Go to the rec room. Rec room. Exit the rec room and go to class 2A. What? What was in class 2A? Hold on. It says check class 2A? What was in there? Ah, crap, that was an accident. Oh, I got a coin, okay. Yeah, I have 138 coins. I've barely spent any on the store. There's nothing here. Why did the guide tell me to go here? This is class 2A, right? I don't get it. Why did it tell me to go here? Hold on. Did I skip anything? Yeah, okay. Investigation. Check the repository. I already did. Examine dead body 1, dead body 2, hammers, and the dolly. Speak with Byakula, speak with Sakura, and choose a review of chain events. Speak with Aoi. Leave the repository room, go to the equipment room and physics lab. Equipment room. Examine just hammer 4, blood in the tarp. Speak with Toko, leave the equipment room. Equipment room, equipment room. Let's just examine the tarp. Okay, this guide isn't very good, by the way. This guide is very unorganized. Let's just examine the tarp. Alright, yeah, the tarp. I didn't know. I forgot to examine everything. Alright. Alright, what else does it say? Alright. Nurse's office, speak with Celeste, examine the chest hammer 3, refrigerator, and the trash can. Yasuhiro's room? Oh yeah, crap! I forgot, I didn't... The game never told me I was allowed to check the rooms. Besides, wait a minute, the game doesn't even let me leave the school. It actually doesn't let me, so... Like, what am I supposed to do there? Go, right. No, no, go back. God, the navigation for the map is so annoying. Thank you. Oh, suddenly the game lets me. Okay. See, like the game makes you like inspect things that you don't even know why you need to inspect, and it doesn't even seem like it serves a purpose. Should go to Hero's room. Meet in the dining hall. Crap. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay, so some context. Okay, earlier, see, when we were dealing with the AI and all that, right? Chihiro's AI, we couldn't, like, talk about it unless we were in the bath area. Because the bath area is the only place in the entire school that doesn't have a camera. Alright? So... when I was going to sleep, like right before nighttime happened and all the and the cafeteria was closed, I got a letter under the door from Hiro saying, "Hey, let's meet in the dining hall." We had like a very subtle conversation, pretty much saying, "Hey, go to the bath so we can discuss the AI." And that's when we found out the AI was missing, which I have a feeling is definitely going to contribute to this whole investigation.
It's all clear now. Goodbye.
Alright, which room was he in? Kyoko, dead, me, dead, Byakua, dead, Toko, dead, Celeste, Aoi, Sakura, dead, and Hiro. Oh, and dead. Yeah, a lot of people are dead. Where is Hiro, dude? Where is Hiro and Kyoko? Also, holy crap, dude! He really decorated. Where did he get all this stuff? Jesus Christ, okay. Blueprints for something. Oh my god. Robo Justice. Big news, big news. We found Kyoko. Okay, finally.
Just a second.
Robo Justice showed up too. What? It's Hero wearing the costume.
Okay.
As soon as you can, head to the pool on the second floor. Oh my god. At the same time. Okay. They're all so tiny.
I mean,
Why are they acting so nonchalant? They're prime suspects.
huh? Oh, hey, Makoto. Huh?
I'm so confused.
Right.
The pool room locker.
Don't be mean.
Also, notice the RJ.
What?
What does RJ mean? Hold on. Does that mean anything? I'm curious. Is there any initials that are RJ? No. Okay, so there isn't. Okay, never mind then. Oh, Robo Justice. God, I'm an idiot. Duh.
Well. It's nothing. Hey. And?
I mean,
Please don't tell me Hero has a second personality too. First Toko, then Taka. What if it's Hero too? Why does everybody have like a split personality?
huh? Let me out of here! Got it all wrong.
It would seem...
So then, honestly, is that okay? Could it be... That's terrible! Just the worst.
That's right.
What the heck?
Please.
What are you saying?
What the heck?
Okay. Huh. See? Look. See how loose it is?
This is ridiculous.
I mean, come on. I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm
I'm telling you, it wasn't me.
And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
That's not a very nice thing to say. I mean, it's not like I made it. I just got caught up in the moment.
What?
Well, either way, now we know for sure, right? I mean, it seems pretty clear that nobody but Hiro could have fit into this dumb costume. Ah. Just a second.
But
Honestly.
what the heck?
Just the worst. That's terrible.
What? What the heck? What?
Just the worst.
Please? Huh?
I'm so confused.
How about that?
So then,
I'm at least 30% right.
correct.
I'm at least 30% right. that voice line.
Please.
What the heck?
Oh, so.
Someone slipped a weird note under my door. Here's what it said. I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. Wait a minute. Who was in the rec room at 1 a.m.? Could have been Celeste? No.
Hey.
Just the worst. So... Huh? Ah.
That's true. I don't blame him.
Ah.
Don't be mean.
Just a second.
No way.
Ah.
Please.
What the heck? Just the worst.
Please.
What are you saying?
What?
Makoto.
I want you to help me with the investigation. Oh.
It would seem...
Will you tell me why you disappeared?
Why is that?
No. Okay, well, I mean, Kyoko, you already know this. Do I need to state it? This makes you look like a suspect, Kyoko. Come on.
Anyway. Shall we go? Hey. Correct. Hey. Anyway.
Fumi and Taka. For a moment, Kyoko seemed to go wicked. But only for a moment.
So then... I knew it.
So I noticed that, like, the bulk of, like, the investigation, like, where you actually find out, like, more of the most important clues to this murder, you find these out during the class trial. Like, you piece your own pieces of evidence together to form the most biggest of details that point directly to the suspect. Yeah, I can't believe that.
I see. Hey.
The wristwatch Taka always wore in his left hand?
Whew. So then...
Broken. You can't see the hands are moving, right? Okay, so what time does it have on the watch? Just past 6 o'clock. Alright. Watch broken sometime just after
That's
6?
right.
Last night, Taka's watch definitely wasn't broken. God, the amount of little details that you would have no reason to pick up.
In other words... However...
And that's not all. Look at Taka's left hand. He appears to be gripping something. How did we not notice that before?
Makoto. Because...
As much as I didn't want to, I grasped Taka's cold hand. The ice cold hand was nearly enough to cause my heart to start beating. After some effort, I was finally able to free the object from his tightly clenched fist.
Hey. Is that right? So then... Indeed.
A wad of paper.
That's right.
Fumi had it hidden on him.
Indeed.
He stuffed it in his pants, so I can only assume he hid it on purpose.
Why is that? Hey.
Oh, it's the note!
So... However... Is that right? So... Hey. So then...
How would something important like that become a mere scrap of paper? That's why you need to answer.
Hey.
The two victims this time definitely had their e-handbooks on them. So the handbooks have nothing to do with how the murders were carried out. Not that there were any reason to think they were connected to the killings in the first place. So you're saying I don't have to think about the handbooks this time, right?
Is that right?
You didn't have to think about them at all. I wouldn't have gone out of my way to mention it. All I said was they weren't used to help carry out the murders. There may come a point, however, where a handbook may play a role. Alright. It's class trial time.
Are you excited? Are you pumped? It's time for the class trial to begin! Like the bright burst of fireworks, like the flash of a soul clashing with life and death. And so, with no further ado, everyone please meet at the usual spot. Make your way to the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
It would seem...
It's fortunate, but I suppose this is where our investigation comes to an end. You'll have to figure out the rest for yourself and come to a proper conclusion.
Shall we go?
Yeah, I'm lost. This is the most I've been lost. Like, I know by now that, like, it'd be too obvious to point directly to just Hiro. There's gotta be more to it than just Hiro did the murder. Just things don't add up at all. Scientifically, they don't add up at all.
Monokuma appears!
There's two of them now! There's two of them! There's two of them! There's two of them! Guys, there's two Monokumas! Yep, of course there is! Of course. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Why does it matter? Of course there's two Monokumas. There's 4 Monokumas. Let's do 100 Monokumas. Just fine. You know, this makes sense. 2 Monokumas. Didn't we see one blow up at the very beginning of the game? It doesn't make sense. Of course it makes sense because it's Monokuma. I don't even understand what Monokuma is. He's like a teddy bear with half smiles, half evil smile. I don't even think he's human. I don't know what it is. Blah. Of course there's 2 Monokumas. Of course there's 2 Monokumas.
Wrong.
Wanna see me run to that mountain back?
Boy, the friend. Stop talking. Okay. Hey!
Let's go. Please!
What the heck?
What the heck?
Hey,
That's right.
The only person I can think of that would be able to move Hifumi's body is Sakura. But I just don't see how Sakura could pull that off because she was with us the whole time. She was with somebody the whole time at least. Unless there are multiple accomplices. I don't know. That just doesn't seem like it. I don't know. Nothing makes sense. I actually have no clue. Sakura, Aoi, Miyakura, Celeste, Kyoko, Hiro, and Genocide Jill.
No clue. No clue. Whoa, this place changed.
Just the worst.
What?
Come on.
Alright, hold on. I'm gonna go get some water. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. Just a brief intermission before we start this. I'll be right back. It's trial time, boys. A little over half of the kids in the school are dead. And with 16 seats, half of the seats are empty. Yes, I would like to save. Alright, so I got some new skills. I don't really know what they do. Okay, cool and composed. Steadies your aim a little. I mean, I'll do it unless if I don't have any others I can really do. Melodious voice, vocabulary. Alright, yeah, I'll do it. Can't hurt. Debate. Effective during a non-stop debate and hangman's gambit. Alright. Wow, look at all of these that I'm missing. It's because I haven't hung out with absolutely everybody. I mean, I've hung out with over half the kids, but I guess I had to go further to unlock all these. I don't know. This feels really empty. A lot of missing potential is here. What's the replay value on this game? Because you already know the answer to all the mysteries. I mean, so you already know where to shoot the truth bullets. You know, who did what, which evidence goes where. So it's just what's the replay value on this? What's the point of a difficulty option on this? You know,
what would be the purpose of adding a difficulty option? If you have to go through so much of the story just to get to the actual gameplay part where the difficulty matters, you know? Are the mysteries different on different difficulties? Nah, I don't know. I don't think that makes sense. But it's just like, I feel like... Oh no, I make multiple save files in case I ever want to go back and like if there's any Easter eggs, any secrets, like any secret endings I get by like who I hang out with, etc. Speaking of which, are there multiple endings to this game?
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the... If you can figure out who then I'll punish everyone. Now then.
We already know who did it.
Was that?
It was Hiro. He does not have an alibi for when the murders took place, and we found it in that suit. Don't try and deny it. You killed them.
I didn't. Someone knocked me out. I was asleep the whole time.
Shut your murdering mouth, murderer!
Ironic.
You call it a murderer.
I am sorry to say, Hiro, but we do have evidence, blueprints for the suit. Parts we assume were used to build, and all of it was found in your room. You have to admit, the evidence is quite compelling. It points to you as having created the suit and wearing it while committing crime after crime.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
I don't know anything about that stuff. It's not true. It's a conspiracy.
Hiro, why? Why did you kill them?
No! Just hold on a second.
Oh, crap.
Everything we found in your room, the blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proving that you are the culprit.
I don't know anything about
Ah,
that
crap. No,
stuff.
I didn't mean to click that.
It's a conspiracy. Why?
Oh, I didn't mean to click it twice. Alright, yeah. I forgot how to slow down time. It was like space,
Everything
right?
we found
Yeah.
in your room, the blueprints, the suit parts.
No, it's wrong.
I didn't think about that. The blueprints didn't match up.
Are we sure Hiro really made those blueprints?
Handwriting. Sorry, I'm trying to close a window that's right next to me.
What do you mean?
Well, take a look at this. It's the note that Hiro wrote, asking everyone to meet up after Alter Ego disappeared. The handwriting's obviously different, wouldn't you say?
Hey, what if we had everybody like write their own handwriting?
When you compare it to the blueprints.
There's no way you could think the same person made both of them.
Unless that person made it a point to disguise their handwriting.
No, the differences are bigger than that, I think.
Come on! I'm not smart enough to think of trying to change my handwriting anyway.
So Makoto, are you saying you don't think...
And he is not the only one. I think Hiro is innocent as well.
Then who was in that Robo-Justice suit? Is it like
Hiro.
said? Was there really someone...
The suspicious individual hidden within the suit. Go ahead, Makoto. Tell them who it was.
So? Who was in the Robo-Justice suit?
I don't know. Hold on, wait a minute, hold on. Okay, we gotta think about this. Report card time. Alright. Hiro is 6 foot, right? Yeah, exactly. Who else would be able to fit into that suit? I don't know why I'm checking Leon or Mondo. Byakuya, maybe. 6'1", alright. But I'm not sure the arms match. Kyoko? No. Aoi? No. Toko? No. Sakura? Maybe, but no. She's too thick. I don't know. I don't think I'd fit. Celeste? No. I don't know, dude. Why are you asking me? Byakuya, I mean, you're the one that only fits, like, the height and everything. Your body fits it the most.
Are we okay? Are we sure there's like 2 different outfits, or was it same one guy? I mean, Hero was in the. I don't know. I don't know, dude. Why are you asking me? The Illuminati. Yeah, it's got to be the Illuminati. Hina or Hero? Well, I can only really think it's Hero. Yeah. That was a trick question, dude.
I got it! Other than Hero, obviously he was the one in that particular...
Then there can be no doubt.
That doesn't make any sense.
It makes perfect sense. Hero,
So what you're saying is...
that's right. The culprit in this case has nothing to do with being in the Robo-Justice suit.
What? Now that's a bold assumption. And what reason do you have to make such a statement?
Of course. But before we get to that, there's something else we need to clarify first. So let's get that out of the way.
Hey, stop trying to boss us around.
All things have a proper order.
So what is it? What needs to be clarified?
We must clarify the method of transportation
Yes, please.
for Taka's lifeless body. It would seem that his corpse was moved using certain particular items. Makoto, can you tell us what they were?
I got it! I got it! They were a dolly and a tarp, right? So, let's see if I can explain. Taka's body disappeared from the equipment room. And then we rediscovered it in the repository. And when we found it for the second time, it was wrapped in a blue tarp. It was the same tarp that, up until then, was stored in the equipment room. So the killer must have seen it there, and decided to use it when they moved Taka's body. That way, they wouldn't leave any bloodstains while they were moving it.
Okay, that explains the tarp. And the dolly?
Same thing. I'm sure the dolly was in the equipment room when we first found Taka's body there. But when the body disappeared, so... Later, when Taka's body reappeared in the repository, so did the dolly.
In other words, you think they used the dolly to move the body. Am I right? But are you sure you are not mistaken? Huh? Are you absolutely positive the dolly was in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? That dolly was made specifically for moving large objects between the repository and the art room. It would be very strange indeed to discover it had made its way to the equipment room. Is it not possible that it was in the repository all along, and you simply didn't realize it?
She's raised an objection. How do you respond?
There is no shame in being wrong. Nobody expects much from you anyway.
Oh, screw you, Celeste.
We have all accepted the fact that you rarely understand what is...
Oh, whoa, Celeste! What is up with you, dude? What did I do to you? A new element? Oh, of course there is. Of course. Reloading. Okay. Starting with this next bullet time battle, we're going to add one more ingredient to the recipe. Oh, I can't wait for that other one more ingredient. How many one more ingredients are you going to add? On the bottom of the screen underneath the tempo marker, you'll see your ammo count. Up until now, there hasn't really been a limit on how you destroy your opponent's statements. From now on, just locking on and pressing the left mouse button won't be enough to handle them. Now it'll cost you one bullet to destroy a single remark. Once you run out of bullets, you can't destroy any more statements, no matter how locked on you are. However, you can reload by pressing the tab key. Just like locking on, you'll have to press the tab key in time with the tempo marker. Whoa. Oh, crap. Okay. You'll automatically reload at the start of fever time, and your ammo will not decrease. Okay, hold on. How did I do the bolt? How do I do, like, the special attack? Difficulty, you won't have to reload at all. Oh. Okay, never mind. In which case, you ignore everything I just said. Okay. Something tells me I should have switched difficulty to higher. Can I actually do that? Oh wait, am I already above? I thought gentle was the medium difficulty. Alright, never mind. Okay, how do I do this? Walk on, attack, reload, fever time. Alright.
You had it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst, you miserable wretch. You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. I cannot agree.
This should prove it.
Bam! God, those are really fun, but I think I need to up the difficulty.
If you're asking for proof that the dolly moved, I have it right here. When I found the dolly in the repository, one of the wheels had a blood stain on it. There was a pool of blood in the equipment room with a tire mark in it that matched the dolly wheel's tread. The killer probably rolled the dolly through the blood on accident as they wheeled the body out of the room, and as the blood dried on the tire, they moved the body into the repository. So there's my proof that the dolly was used to move Taka's body.
Well, anyway, that was just something we had to get out of the way. Let's get back to the main subject.
Yeah, the subject of how Robo-Justice didn't do it. Because if it's not a killer robot, then what kind of robot is it?
I'm not sure that really matters.
I'd be happy to explain why the occupant of the suit couldn't possibly be the killer. If you look back on how the body was transported, it will become immediately obvious. As we know, Taka was killed in the equipment room.
Yeah.
And from there, the body was moved to the repository, correct?
Yeah, the culprit wrapped the body in the tarp, then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
Wait a minute. No, wait. I just realized something. Hold on. Okay, so, that was the wrong one, but I just realized something. Wait a minute. Okay, there's an important detail about the robot costume. You can't move the waist, so it's hard. You can't, like, duck down on it. You can't crouch with it because of the waist. So if you can't crouch, you can't grab the dolly. Shoot!
As we know, Taka was killed in the equipment room. And from there, the body was moved to the repository, correct?
Yeah, the culprit wrapped the body in the tarp, then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
Now, keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
Well, yeah, but even without a handle, all you'd have to do is bend over.
Yes! I'm a genius!
You're absolutely right that you could push a dolly without a handle if you stoop down low. But if you were wearing that suit, do you think you could actually get into a position like that?
What do you mean?
Think back to what you said when we were all checking... When you're in that suit, not only can you not see your feet, am I right about that?
Now that you mention it, yeah.
It seems like it'd be awfully hard to push that dolly if you couldn't bend over.
Well, what's to stop you from simply pushing the dolly with your feet?
When you can't even see your feet? You really think someone could kick the dolly all that way?
Yeah!
It'd be totally impossible. Not that I can say for sure myself.
On top of that, if you were wearing such a rigid, cumbersome suit, it's very unlikely you would have the dexterity to go about wrapping the body in a tarp.
Well, I mean, isn't that just a matter of taking off the suit when you're ready to move the body?
You can't take it off by yourself.
I got it! I don't think taking off the suit was an option.
That's true. It seems impossible to put the suit on or take it off without help.
Then, you really can't take it off by yourself? Hero wasn't just making it up?
Of course I wasn't making it up.
If he could have gotten it off by himself, I don't think he would have let us see him wearing it. Showing up in the suit was basically an invitation for everyone to suspect it.
Yeah, that's right.
So, it's really, really true that Robo Justice couldn't have moved the dolly?
To be clear, whoever did move the body, it couldn't have been Hero in the robot suit.
No, wait. Just a second, if you please. Have you forgotten about the picture that I took? You all got a good look at it, did you not? The image of Hifumi being dragged away by Robo Justice? If whoever was in that suit is not the culprit, how do you explain that? Besides, do you remember what the now deceased Hifumi said? So long as those facts exist, the proper conclusion is beyond question. The individual inside the suit and the culprit are one and the same. It was Hero, without a doubt. Yeah, that's gotta be right.
Then who took off the suit?
It's still far too early to reach that conclusion. Besides, there's no hurry to decide who did it. Before we rush to a verdict, shouldn't we explore every single possibility? Instead of seizing on one viewpoint, the truth is uncovered by analyzing things from every angle.
Perhaps, but where do we go from here?
Let's review this series of unfortunate events from the beginning. Maybe we'll uncover something new.
What a pain in the ass!
I don't disagree, but our lives are on the line. If this is what it takes, we have to do it.
Plus, maybe we'll get to find out where the heck Kyoko was when everything went down.
All right then, let's take another look back at what happened. I suppose we could start with this morning. 4 of us gathered together in the dining hall. Makoto, Hina, Kyoko, and myself. We waited there for quite a while, but nobody else showed up. That was around 8 a.m.
And as soon as we split up,
Soon after that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room and quickly came to get Makoto and me.
it seems I was unconscious for about an hour after I was attacked by my mystery assailant. I know it was an hour because I remember.
That was when we saw Celeste's picture and discovered that her assailant had, as it turns out, it also soon became.
Alright, I know all this. I'll just skip
We
through
were
it a little
soon
bit.
joined in our search by Beyond. He was injured, so we took him to the nurse's, but not long after leaving the nurse's office.
When Celeste told us that, we decided to and soon after that,
I saw someone moving around on the 3rd floor, and I yelled out to everyone as soon as I did.
and then at that point we decided to divide up into 2 groups. Celeste, Hina, and I, while Sakura, Byakuya, and Toko chased after the suspect. When we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi, dead. And that's when we heard the body discovery announcement. I left Celeste and Hina there and headed back to the 3rd floor to let the others know what had happened.
Meanwhile, we had just discovered Taka's body. We must have found both bodies at almost exactly the same time. Because we heard the same announcement not long after we discovered his body.
And that's when I told you guys about Hifumi. Then the three of us headed for the nurse's office. But right after we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who'd arrived after us. And she told us something very surprising. We rushed back to the nurse's office and saw that she was right.
Then we remembered we'd left Toko passed out in the equipment room, so we hurried back again. But when we got there, we discovered that now Taka's body had also gone missing. Next thing we knew, we were searching the school for 2 missing dead bodies. And after some time...
Celeste informed us that she'd found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository, which is where we rediscovered the corpses.
I think that about covers it.
I see. The whole thing sounds exceptionally complicated. It certainly seems to me that these are not a simple series of connected events.
Okay, well, if that's true, then what?
Rather than a single series of events, I think we have to consider each murder a separate situation.
What?
And from there, we can uncover the contradictions surrounding all of them. Now then, let's get started, beginning with what happened to Taka. So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last
What makes you say that?
because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
No? I'm trying to figure out.
So, regarding Taka's death...
Hold on. Do we know what order they were killed in? Victor Fumiana, cause of death for each was a blow to the head. Is not okay. Yeah. Well,
I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after.
yeah, we don't know what order they were killed in.
What order they were killed in.
We don't.
Shoot!
I don't even know why the
So,
hammers are ordered.
regarding
I don't know. I don't
Hifumi,
understand.
or perhaps it was after.
We already know what Taka came last
What makes you say that?
because of the numbering of the Justice.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing of
I
Justice
still
Hammer
understand
4.
why they decided to number the hammers.
So it's obvious Taka came after.
So, regarding Taka's death,
Wasn't there a way to like use a claim as your own truth bullet? Target a weak spot. Hold down the left mouse button. You can use that weak spot as a temporary truth bullet later in the argument. These flashback bullets will disappear as soon as you can switch to another truth bullet. I see.
or perhaps it was after.
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last
What makes you say that?
because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
No, that's wrong.
Bam. See, I'm smart.
Hold on.
You know, I don't
There's
understand
no
the
reason to
significance.
assume that the hammers were used in the same order as their numbers.
Yeah, there isn't, because I don't understand what idiot would do that.
If anything, that's just another way the killer tried to disguise their actions.
So you're saying the culprit wanted us to think the hammers were used in order.
Okay, whoever the killer is a genius, though. They had to
but in
really think
reality,
about this
Taka
murder.
was killed before Hifumi? Okay then, let's see the proof.
Taka was killed before Hifumi. The watch. It's got to be the watch. Wristwatch. Yeah, it's the wristwatch.
understand? I got it! Taka's wristwatch. See? Look! It broke with the hands pointing just past 6 o'clock.
It must have gotten broken when he was attacked by the killer. Because... So if it wasn't broken after 6 last night, then he must have been attacked around 6 this morning.
And that would be his official time of death.
But if that's true, then he was killed well before Hifumi.
And before Celeste was attacked this morning, which happened around 7.
That's right.
That simple fact slipped past all of us. We made the wrong assumption about the order of events.
That's exactly why the culprit wrote the numbers on each hammer and had them increase in size. That way,
Yeah, but
when we saw
why?
how they were used in each incident, we'd easily make that wrong assumption.
What purpose does it
Now,
have to
if
deceive
Taka
what
was
order they were
around
killed?
6, then everyone's alibis for his murder go out the window. Because when he was killed, we hadn't met up in the dining hall yet.
Ooh. Oh, crap. So that leaves Hina and Sakura.
That may be true in the case of Taka's murder, but all of our alibis still hold true for Hifumi's death.
That's right. With him, at least, we're all safe. When we heard Hifumi screaming, we were all together. Except for Hiro and Kyoko. Then we all ran down to the nurse's office, and that's where we found his body. That's totally true. We're all in the clear.
Oh, I know! They must have recorded him screaming on a tape or something, then played it later on!
Okay, that's a little bit
If
too
that's
far.
true,
Where's the tape?
I don't know.
Don't just go making stuff up.
Anyway, we all have rock-solid alibis for when we heard Hifumi scream. Since all of us were there together, clearly none of us could have killed him.
And it does not stop there. There was also when his body vanished from the nurse's office. Hina and I were in the bathroom together, while everyone else was in the equipment room. Correct. And then there's the disappearance of Taka's body from the equipment room. At that time, we were all gathered together in the nurse's office because of Hifumi going missing. Well, don't forget, I was passed out in the equipment room the whole time.
Wait, then what if Genocide Jill did it? She could have dragged Taka's body out of there right then!
Even if she could pull that off, there's no way she could have done the same with Hifumi's body, because, as we just established, she was passed out in the equipment.
Besides, I didn't do either of them anyway. In other words, it is impossible that any of us could have killed Hifumi or moved either of their bodies. On the other hand, Hiro and Kyoko had disappeared, so they most certainly could have done those things.
So what now, Kyoko?
For now, we can't get fixated on who did it, or we'll just keep going around in circles. So instead of who, I propose we start talking about how.
How? Yeah.
In particular, I think we need to figure out how Hifumi's body got moved.
That's true. We searched everywhere, but we couldn't figure out how to explain his body disappearing. And according to what Celeste said, his body apparently disappeared in the 1 minute her and Hina took their eyes off of it. But to carry that much weight from the first floor up to the third in that short amount of time?
Oh man, yeah! There's no way! It'd be impossible!
Well, what if I told you there was a way to make the impossible possible?
How?
How? If the dead body were to move itself.
What? What?
The dead body?
No! Not another...
What?
I don't think it has anything to do with the occult. I think what she's implying is we thought Hifumi was dead, but perhaps in reality he was still alive.
Do we not check his pulse?
Are you saying Hifumi wasn't carried out of the nurse?
But I mean,
Do we never check a pulse?
he was dead.
Perhaps he was simply playing dead.
That it isn't possible.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Maybe the broken wristwatch is like a distraction. Maybe I gotta use one of those focus, like those focus bullets.
There's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead.
There was only. Okay, holy crap! Wait a minute. Okay, so both Hifumi and Taka's body were found at the same time, right? So, and when we found Hifumi's body, the announcement went on. We assumed that was the announcement for Hifumi's body, right? But there was never a second announcement for Taka's body, right? But then later on, when Aoi had a little tear drop from her face, fall into Hifumi's body, he woke from the dead and died again. Then there was the announcement. So that was the moment Hifumi died. So Hifumi wasn't actually dead. The announcement was for Taka's body. Holy crap!
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
I don't know what order I'm supposed to do this.
Shoot!
Hold on. I kind of want to save. Will it let me? Will it let me save? No, it won't. Crap.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually
Still alive?
I don't know.
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Alright. No. I'm doing it like I did last time. I'm gonna have to look up the guide so I don't, mess this up. Alright. Okay, I have the answer now. I have the answer now. Hold on. I gotta go back to chat. Ever notice how Kyoko is typically the one taking charge during these and tries to push you towards the answer? Yeah, I have noticed. I also noticed that she's not telling me why she disappeared. I also noticed that she's the most suspicious one in terms of who's the spy.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that...
Alright, crap, hold on. What was it? Okay. Someone else's discovery. Alright, that's what it was.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was
Intended to signal someone else's discovery.
What? No, wait, I went by the guide! What? Dead body has been found. Someone else's discovery. That was right! No, I did it. I went by the guide! No! No, don't tell me! This is IGN, by the way. This is IGN! I'm on IGN! Don't tell me! No! 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 Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Please don't make me start this thing all over. Please. Don't make me do this all over again. I am begging you. Look, let me check another guide. Look, I'm going to check another guide right here. Right here. Absorb someone else's discovery and shoot dead body has been found. Wait a minute, what? Whoa, oh my god, I misunderstood it. I read the guide wrong. I read the guide wrong.
Shoot!
Oh my god, please don't. Failed. Alright. Wait a minute, I've never game overed before. I'm actually kind of curious what happens if you get a game over. Hold on. Makoto. What? Wait, what? Wait a minute. Me?
Is this really the end for all of...
Wanted to give it another shot? Yes,
I
please.
refuse to give up yet.
Wait, what? The game will just give me my hearts back? Wait. What? Wait. What the heck is the point of a game over then? What's the point of a game over? If it'll just ask me if I want to start over again, it'll just put me right back. What? What's the point of a game over? This game is too easy.
There's a chance he was actually...
No. Hifumi was dead, and you know that surely you heard the body with Hifumi's dead body, and that is why the...
Also, I didn't know you could go to the end of the argument with one of the absorb bullets and then start over with the same absorb bullet. I didn't know you could do that.
Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi, there's a chance
Alright.
he was actually still alive?
Alright, I'm closing out the guide. I don't need this anymore.
No. It is
One continue per
impossible.
case? Maybe. Guys, should I up the difficulty? I feel like would I even be allowed to do that? Oh no, crap. I can't go to this menu yet. Never mind. Hold on.
Hifumi was dead, without a doubt. And you know that surely you heard the body discovery announced. Hifumi's dead body had been found.
No, it's wrong.
I mean, I didn't know what order to do the truth bullets, but I already figured this out.
Was the body discovery announcement that was made...
Yeah, I
really
already figured this out
intended to
anyways, so I
signal-
mean, I'll give me credit for that.
Of course it was. The announcement...
Maybe. But that was also the same time that...
That's right. It wasn't long after finding his body that we heard the announcement.
So there's a good chance we've made a mistake in there somewhere. I think we've confused whether the announcement was for Hifumi or Taka.
First of all, if 2 bodies had been found, there really should have been 2 announcements.
But why would Hifumi do that, though? Like, obviously that's got to be it, right? Hifumi moved himself, but why would he do that? Hypnosis? Could it have been hypnosis? A clairvoyant. A person who claims to have a supernatural ability to perceive events in the future or beyond normal. That's the definition on Google.
Maybe Monokuma simply got lazy and rolled them together into one.
What do you say, Monokuma? Any comment?
Well, it's a very sensitive issue, so I can't go into too much detail. But what I can say about the body discovery announcement is that it's only broadcast when 3 or more people find a dead body for the first time.
That didn't answer our question, man. We're asking if you're a lazy bum.
Okay, yeah, I just sort of mentioned the fact that, like, Makoto's like, no, I want to continue, and nobody objected, and they just continued. Yep. Imagine the Blackened, just no word, nobody objected. Everybody voted for me. They wanted me dead, and I just said no, and then they're like, oh, okay. It's like, okay.
No, actually, that was plenty. He said it's only broadcast when a body is discovered for the first time, which means even if we find the same body again later, he won't make the announcement again. If that's true, then why was the announcement made again later on?
Huh? Later on?
Exactly. We heard the body discovery announcement twice. Shoot!
Wait, what? Wait a minute, was I wrong? First time I played was when we found each body in the nurse's office in the equipment room. Second time was when Toko was unconscious. Both bodies were discovered.
I got it! We heard it a second time in the repository, when we rediscovered the 2 bodies.
Well, either way, my theory can still stand.
It didn't seem weird at the time, but it contradicts.
Exactly. If we were actually rediscovering both bodies, the announcement shouldn't have played.
And in reality, when the 2 dead bodies were rediscovered, one of them was actually being discovered for the first time.
So, when we found Hifumi the first time in the nurse's office, meaning he wasn't
Yeah.
actually found dead.
And that's just part of it. There's one other thing that leads me to believe he was...
Oh, I know! Because he was super good at playing dead! Bada bing, bada boom!
That is the worst.
Because he
plot
cleaned his
I have
glasses.
ever heard. But honestly, I do not think there's anything that can prove he was still alive.
Okay then, let's take another. Then it should become clear whether he was.
This whole thing is pointless.
Well, here's one thing we do know. The first time we found Hifumi's body, and then, his body disappeared.
And the next time we saw his body, it was in the repository.
But when you compare his body before being moved and his body other than the change in how it was positioned.
Oh wait, crap. I feel like I knew what she was gonna lead on to, but I was wrong.
Well, here's one thing. The first time we found him, and then his body just.
And the next time
I jumped too early.
But when you compare
Sorry, I'm very
his body
antsy ever
before
since I
being
like.
moved and his body after, other than the change in how it was positioned, there was no notable.
That's what that's what I was trying to go for. I thought that's what she said, but I went too early. All right.
In fact, there was one clear.
All right. I need to like save, just to save myself here.
His glasses. That fact alone proves that he was.
Perhaps you'd like to fill the rest of us in?
When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, his glass. But when we found him again later in the repository, they were spotless. And I found the item he used to wipe them clean. I got it! It was a glasses cleaning cloth featuring a certain one look at the bloodstain on the cloth. This piece of cloth was used to wipe, and the mascot on the cloth is the same. And whose digital camera was it? Hifumi's, of course.
The character was. Princess Piggles. From Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess, I think.
Wow, you remember that?
I highly doubt anyone but Hifumi would have brought something like this to school.
I see your point. And the only people here who wear glasses are...
I wouldn't be caught dead using a tacky piece of garbage.
A few tissues is all I need to keep my glasses clean.
Then there's no question. It belonged to Hifumi.
So what you're saying is... What exactly?
What I'm saying is, the blood on his glasses was wiped away using his own glasses cleaning cloth.
Even if that is true, it does not mean he wiped the blood off himself.
But who would benefit from a clean pair of glasses other than the glasses?
That's a good point.
And it must have been him, right?
So let's assume that Hifumi was still alive in the nurse's office. He pretends to be dead. Then when he's alone, he wipes his glasses clean so he can see. Then he stands up and walks out on his own 2 feet. And with that, the impossible task of moving his copious corpse becomes possible, wouldn't you say?
But then, if he was just pretending to be dead, what was with all that blood? Was it paint or something?
The fridge in the nurse's office contains packs of blood for emergencies.
He figured if he was gonna play dead, he should go all out, so he just dumped it everywhere! But he got crazy with it and had to wipe his glasses off when he was done! God, what an idiot!
And if Hifumi was still alive at that point, the disappearance of Taka's body is easily explained. It should be perfectly obvious who must have moved Taka's corpse.
I got it! It could only have been Hifumi.
While we were all gathered in the nurse's office, he went to the equipment room and took Taka's body.
Wait, what? While we were all gathered in the nurse's office, he, Hifumi, went to the equipment room and took Taka's body? Wait, but... Okay.
That also explains how the door to the repository got locked.
The door was locked? Well, after the bodies disappeared, we all went looking for them, right? So me and Sakura headed for the repository. But when we got there, the door was locked.
And the repository door can only be locked from the inside. Which means, when Hina and Sakura got to the repository, someone was already inside.
And it could only have been Hifumi, who'd just finished stashing Taka's body there.
He convinced us all he was dead, and when he saw his chance, he dragged Taka's body to the repository.
Wait a minute. So, Hifumi's the Blackened?
So, Hifumi wasn't just another victim in this case. He was one of the assailants.
But That means he took part in the murders.
If you're having trouble, would you like me to show you?
There's more?
Oh, absolutely. The single biggest fact pointing to his involvement has yet to be revealed. You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The item he took off of Taka's lifeless body?
What? What item? Where did he take off Taka's body? Oh, the piece of paper.
I got it! You're talking about the note Hifumi had hidden away, aren't you?
Hidden note?
The only one who would remember how to build that robot would be Hifumi.
That's right. We found it stuffed in his pants.
What? In his pants?
Yes.
His pants.
Okay, well, forget about the pants. Take a look at what the note says.
That's the note I was telling you about. The one that told me where to go. Huh? Wait, this one's a little different. In my note it said, Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m.
I see. Then this note isn't the same one Hiro got.
It's not the same?
In other words, the killer got in touch with another person.
Hold on, hold on. I want to see that note again. Alright, there's a blueprint with that handwriting. That's Hiro's handwriting. Nice and neat. I'm assuming that's a Fumi's. And then there's this, which looks just like Hifumi's. So Hifumi wrote a note, gave it to Taka, and then he hid it in his pants. Oh no, wait, no, this was given to Hiro, right? Wait, who was this given to? No, wait. No, Taka had it. Wait, then, wait, no, wait. Wait, I'm very confused. No, wait. Wait a minute. Hiro said he got that note too. But Taka had it with him?
And that person could only have been... I got it!
Hifumi's pants.
That's right!
It must have been Hifumi's pants.
The killer used this note to draw out Taka and murder him.
Hello? Over here! Objection! Objection! I don't really understand what's going on, but Hifumi had that letter, right? So whoever wrote it wasn't drawing out TikTok, they were drawing out Huffy! Just to be clear, TikTok is Oh, yes! Why must you ruin it every time?
Alright. How do you switch? Press Q key. Truth bullets will automatically be loaded according to their order.
Then the person it was intended for must have been Huffy!
But remember what the note said. What time did it say to meet?
6 a.m., I believe.
The time doesn't matter! The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
No, it's wrong!
Bravo, me. Bravo.
No, there absolutely is a connection.
What the hell are you talking about?
The note said to meet at 6 a.m., which is the same time Taka was murdered. We've already proven that using his wristwatch. But there's more. Look where the note says to meet. The equipment room, right?
Which is where Taka was killed. I see.
So, Taka was murdered at both the time and place, written in the note. I think that should be plenty to show that this note was definitely meant for Taka.
Well, when you put it like that... No further objections!
Then someone used that note to trick Taka. Just the same as me. The culprit really is a cold-blooded monster. Telling people they found a way out.
But if they gave the note to Taka,
It sounds like he's having a temper
what was
tantrum.
Hifumi doing with it?
Stuffed down his pants, no less!
Most likely. Hifumi stole it off Taka's corpse after he died.
He stole it?
Where's your proof? Go ahead, show us.
I got it! When I searched Taka's body, if I'm right about this, the sheet of paper this piece came from is... I knew it! It fits perfectly with the note we found hidden on Hifumi.
Then Taka's scrap and Hifumi's note.
Yup, they're from the same piece of paper.
Hifumi had the note meant for Taka, while Taka's corpse still grasped us. There's only one way to explain it.
Taka died clutching the note. Hifumi tried to free the note from its death grip, leaving behind only one small scrap. Did I get all that right?
That means Hifumi knew the note was important.
Exactly. Which proves that he was an accomplice in the murder.
Whoa. Yeah. After seeing all this, Hifumi was super involved in this whole thing for sure. In fact, he was behind the whole thing. In fact, he's still alive!
No, but wait. His body was discovered. We had a second announcement, which means he's dead.
Sorry, no. When we found him in the repository, the second body discovery announcement proves that.
So then, who killed Hifumi?
Whoever did is the mastermind, the true killer.
Why would Hifumi go along with it though? I don't understand. I think he did it. Oh wait. Was there anybody Hifumi simped for? See. My theory was like, oh, he did it because the person dressed in the robot outfit. He was like a big fan of the robot, so he helps the robot with the murder. And maybe that's it, but could it have been Hiro? Why would he? Oh my fucking god, guys. There is one person Hifumi did simp for. And I mean simp for. Well, actually, two people. It was, well, if you can call it a person. The AI, right? And Celeste. He simped for Celeste. Huh.
He was killed in the repository. So he must have been killed.
Oh! Celeste, yes! Because Celeste was the one that reported the bodies in a repository. And Celeste was the one that took a picture of Hifumi. And Celeste was the one that... Oh my god. Celeste.
So, he must have been killed after Taka's body vanished, but before we found...
During that time, we'd all split up. In other words, during that time...
Wait, but me and Sakura were together.
Stop trying to steal the spotlight, you stupid wall.
But wait, wasn't Celeste with somebody in the bathroom?
Who are you calling a walrus?
Anyway, when they were killed bothers me too. But there's something that's been bothering me even more.
You.
And what might that be?
The weapon they used to kill Hifumi.
The weapon?
Yeah, because I mean, according to the Monokuma file, the way Taka and Hifumi were killed was almost the same, with them having similar fractures and all. But Justice Hammer 3 and 4 were still laying around in the nurse's office and equipment room, right? So if Hifumi was killed in the repository, the culprit would have had to grab one of the hammers, kill Hifumi, then put the hammer back where they found it. But wouldn't that be seriously
I'm surprised. It seems there's some semblance of a brain.
Oh my god. This slot. Okay.
Hell yeah, it's packed in there good.
Yeah. Yeah, tell him. Tell him, Hero.
The Monokuma file makes it clear that they were killed using if the hammers were already.
So the question is, how could the cult? Personally, I haven't a clue. So which hammer was used to attack Celeste? Number 1 or number 2?
Those were accounted for in other rooms too. And I don't think either one is big enough to kill someone.
Then,
Is it not possible they used a different weapon?
I don't think it is possible.
So then, what?
The clean hammer. It's got to be the clean hammer. The one that was wet. Yeah, the spotless hammer.
What was used to kill Hifumi? Was it Justice Hammer? Maybe Justice Hammer 4?
well, whatever it says, one thing, how was the culprit able to move? How did nobody witness them?
Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance!
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I want to stab your seriously adorable face off.
What was
Yep.
used to kill Hifumi? Was it Justice Hammer 3?
Maybe Justice Hammer.
Well, whatever it says, one thing, how was the culprit able to move? How did nobody witness them carrying?
Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make it. Check out murdergear.com/hammertime for more.
Check out murdergear.com/hammertime for more info. What the heck is this? What is this? Okay, this must be like a domain someone else bought, but this has like no relation to Danganronpa. What is this though? I'm kind of curious. Hold on. CD? What the heck is this? New arrivals. Tees. Hats. Contact. All. Customer service? The infected. What is this? All the... What's... What? These aren't loading, by the way. These do not exist. Oh my god, this is a lot of missing content. Sizing guide? What the heck is this? Okay, what if I just... Oh, it redirected. Alright, yeah. Alright, hold on. This is stupid. Come on, why couldn't they have done something with this? This is... What if I just go to, like, home? Oh, it's the same thing. Alright. Well, this is a waste of time. That was so disappointing. Come on, man. Well, that was a nice break.
One thing seems pretty clear. The murder weapon had to be one of the Justice Hammers.
No! The spotless hammer!
The murder weapon wasn't a Justice Hammer at all.
Whoa, crap, I accidentally skipped text.
But for some reason...
It doesn't matter. Oh, actually, wait, hold on. It was something completely different. Seriously, a different weapon? Specifically a hammer from a repository. The killer must have used that to kill Fumi. Now all the hammers in the repository were covered in flakes of debris. For some reason, one of them had to be scrubbed clean. Alright.
And the reason it had been scrubbed clean was most likely if the hammer got covered in Hifumi's blood. I'd also like to point out that the repository has all kinds of hammers, and even some flat mallet-like ones. I think whoever made the Justice hammers used those as a basis for their design.
If that's true, that would explain the Monokuma file's note about the wounds being similar.
So Hifumi moved Taka's body to the repository, where someone then used a hammer to kill him.
And whoever did that is the true killer. The one Hifumi was working with. And the one who betrayed him. Hold on a moment. I still think it's strange to assume someone was working together with him. The way the graduation rule works, there is no benefit to helping someone else carry out a murder. So the idea that anyone would work together like that is simply ludicrous. We talked about this, did we not? Based on the rules that have been laid out for us, even if more than one person is complicit in the murder, only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate and survive. Assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible that two people work together on this.
That is how the rule would...
Hold on. Give me a second.
But that only really applies if there's one murder, right? In this case, however, there were two murders.
Based on the rules that have been laid out for us, even if more than one person is complicit in the murder, only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate and survive. Assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible that two people work.
That is how the rule was explained to us.
But that only really applies if there's one murder. In this case, however, there were two murders.
I don't know what to do.
Even if more than one person is complete, only the one who actually
I don't know.
the rule holds true.
What if I just try
It is
something?
simply
No.
impossible that two people work together. Shoot. Based on the rules that have been laid out, even if more than one person is complete, only the one who actually carried out the act.
What if I
assuming
just-
the rule holds true. It is simply impossible that two people work.
That is how the rule...
But that only really applies if there's one murder. In this case, however, there were two murders.
What if I just...
Shoot. Based on the rules that have been laid out, even if more than one person, only the one who actually, assuming the rule holds true, it is.
That is...
But that only really applies if there's one. In this case, however, there were two murders.
Based on the rules that have been laid out for even if more than one person is complicit, only the one who actually carried out the act, assuming the rule holds true. It is.
No, that's wrong. Since there were two murders, it's at least...
I'm just gonna... Alright.
What do you mean?
If there'd only been one murder, then yes, the idea of an accomplice isn't really worth considering. Naturally, if only one person can be saved per murder, an accomplice has no risk versus reward benefit.
Risk versus reward.
The payoff for working together. The reward that balances out the risk of taking part in a scheme.
There would have been one reward. See, Hifumi and Taka both really wanted to talk to the AI, right? But it was gone and it was stolen. What if the murderer took the laptop, right? And used it as like a reward if Hifumi went along with the murder? I don't know. I have no clue. See ya. Yeah. Alright. Sorry, that was my mom. And I'm still thinking it's Celeste. I think it's Celeste. Celeste must have stolen the laptop.
There's no point in being someone's accomplice if there's no benefit to you. However, if there were some potential
You're saying that two people could act as each...
I think that's what the true killer told Hifumi. And based on the case's events, Hifumi would have been the first one to act, murdering Taka. They made him carry out the first murder so he couldn't...
So in this case, there wasn't one single person committing multiple murders. Instead, each person killed someone, creating two separate incidents. And it only looked like one person because that's how the true killer designed it to look. A single suspicious individual, a similar weapon used in each crime, disappearing body. By creating one seamless set of circumstances, they made it look like one person was behind it all.
The mastermind picked their target and managed to convince him to go along with their plan. And then, to avoid the no accomplices rule, they simply killed their accomplice.
Wait, but if my laptop theory is true, then like a spy didn't steal the laptop. In other words, there is no spy. But then again, what was Kyoko doing? And clearly there has to be like a spy, right? Because we saw that scene with Monokuma.
Which, if true, means that betraying Hifumi was part of the plan from the very beginning.
That's just awful. How could anyone be so cruel?
You think so? I can't help but admire its cunning. Still, their choice of accomplice seems...
Okay, what truth bullets do we have? Okay. Okay. Used, unused, used. I think maybe you. I mean, some of these aren't like presented as evidence, but like they're mentioned. I don't know. Is a hero's account? E-handbook. All right. Kyoko mentioned this. Each student has their own e-handbook, which also acts as a card key. The owner's name is displayed each time the handbook is booted up. It is believed that no handbooks were involved in carrying out the murders this time. But like, why did Kyoko tell me about the handbooks? Why is it a truth bullet? She's almost too amazing.
I understand how an accomplice could be involved. But then, who was the one pulling Hifumi's strings?
That's problem numero uno right now.
True killer manipulated Hifumi to carry out a number of acts and again murdered him. Waits up until now. The way the case has been folded, and when you consider all that, there's really only one person who seems to fit. I think it's Celeste. It's either Celeste or Kyoko. Oh, I can't save either. Why was I suspecting Celeste again? Oh yeah, because she was walking away from the... Yeah. She self-reported. What happens if I'm wrong, though? I mean, Kyoko is really suspicious. Why was Robo Justice attacking Hifumi anyways? God, I don't want to accuse Kyoko because I feel it'd just be wrong. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Guys, I'm panicking. I don't know. I don't want to be wrong. Kyoko is so sus, though. She's so sus. There's more evidence against Kyoko than there is Celeste.
Shoot.
Will it let me save? I mean, I saved not too long ago. Oh, it does. Alright. Weird. Alright. Then all I can think of is Celeste. That's the only other person I can think of. Unless it really was Hero. Also, don't you think there's kind of a cheat to just pause the game instead of relying on the timer? Could have been Hero. Who would? We still haven't explained what the heck was going on with Hero. Was he like hypnotized? He was in the suit. He ran away. He had Hifumi. He like bonked him with the hammer. But like, why has that not been acknowledged yet? You know, this risk-reward talk makes me an awful like a gamble. Oh, screw you, Bug. Oh, that's so subtle. That's so subtle, Bug. Is it Celeste? Celeste found... I mean, there's not really much evidence against her, though. It seems more evidence is against Hero now that I think about it. But then again, God, he was made innocent, though. The boxes were in his room. But Celeste. Something about Celeste. No, but it can't be Hero. Screw me. Here we go.
Here's my answer.
What? Wait, I was right!
It was Celeste.
Ah, so I'm the suspicious individual now, am I? I really...
A joke?
I wonder.
So what you are saying, then, is that the idea that I would choose to spend any amount of time interacting with him...
No. But you would spend any amount of time to exploit him. See, Celeste, there's something about you. See, I don't know if it's under your report card, but I can just speak this from, you know, experience and what I've heard about you. See, Celeste, you're known to be a liar. Okay, you manipulate people. This has been stated before. You're not a most trustworthy person. This was at the very beginning of the game. I once played Russian roulette mahjong with a half-insane billionaire in the basement of his mansion. I won, naturally.
That I would go within 10 feet of that shit brains, that lazy, worthless, goddamn idiot!
Holy crap! I have never seen her the side of her. Celeste, don't react. Celeste, if you want to seem innocent, don't react. You've never reacted like this. You are now the prime suspect, and you. Oh.
Pardonnez-moi.
Just to be clear, there is evidence to support
Is that so?
it is. Throughout the investigation, there was, considering what we've learned so far, it only further proves that the two...
Counting a suspicious individual. Oh! People in him screaming.
I got it! The behavior they had in common has to do with this. The only ones who ever actually saw Robo Justice firsthand were Celeste and Hifumi.
In other words, there was never a Robo Justice at all. They tricked Hero come to the room, knocked him out, put him in the suit, and then put him at the pool. In other words, I don't know how I just now realized this. In other words, both of their witness accounts were a lie. There was never a Robo Justice in the first place. But wait a minute, what about the picture? 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 I don't...
Shush. The adults are talking now.
Oh, screw you, Byakuya.
Sorry.
As he said, only Celeste and Hifumi ever laid eyes on the costumed... If we accept that Hifumi was one of the culprits, we can't help but suspect what Celeste has said as well.
Are you saying everything they told us was a lie?
After taking Hifumi to the nurse's office, we all began our search for this individual, correct? And not too long after that, do you remember what Celeste said? We headed to the second floor, specifically next to draw us all to the physics lab up on the third floor.
She let out a blood-curdling scream.
And when we'd all come to see what was wrong, what was it she said? Once she'd done her job of getting us all up to the physics lab, it was time for her partner to get to work.
It was to get us to divide into two groups. So that we would discover both bodies at the same time?
In fact, Celeste was precisely the one who proposed that we split up.
Makoto and Hina, yeah.
Well, if Celeste and Hifumi were working together, all those chance events suddenly become connected. And on top of that, that piercing cry of yours early on. That was to signal Hifumi, wasn't it? It was your way of telling him, we're on the third floor, everything's going according to plan. Why else would you let out a scream that could have carried across the sea?
I just realized another strange thing. When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, who we... Celeste, you were the first one to say he'd been murdered. You wanted to make sure we wouldn't have any doubt in our minds.
I don't believe it. Everything
anything. The whole thing was one big act.
Hina, you were with Celeste when Hifumi's body disappeared, right?
Yeah. I was feeling kind of sick, so Celeste took me to the bathroom. Wait, then that was...
She wasn't worried about you. She just saw a chance to help Hifumi sneak out of the nurse's office.
Each piece isn't much by itself, but start putting them together and the picture gets very ugly indeed. Wouldn't you agree, Celeste?
I have no idea what you mean.
Don't bother trying to deny it. You made one fatal mistake.
Oh, did I?
I didn't even catch it myself with looking back. I can say that that one little slip-up was your undoing. I'm talking about what you said after Hifumi's body disappeared and we returned to the nurse's office.
I remember her saying that too, but
I don't understand it either.
understand what's so strange about it.
Then pay attention. Sakura, Toko, and I were first to discover Taka's body in the equipment room. Then Makoto showed up and told us Hifumi had been killed. So Sakura and I left with Makoto. Once we were in the hall, we ran into Celeste, and the four of us headed to the nurse's office. Now, the entire time we were together, none of us said anything about Taka being dead.
Wait, what? Then Makoto showed us told us Fumi had killed Sakura, and I left with Makoto. Once we were in the hall, we ran into Celeste, and the four of us headed to the nurse's office. Now, the entire time we were together, none of us said anything about Taka being dead.
Think about it. Celeste's comment doesn't make sense. It was completely out of place.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about.
You hear that, Celeste? Everyone's happy. If you're really not the culprit, you shouldn't have any problem repeating it, right?
All I said was...
The victims were Ifumi Yamada and Kiyotaka Ishimaru. Cause of death for each was a bullet to the head, as it was thought they were both killed with a similar weapon.
They must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. They must be positively elated. We are all going to die here. We are going to die, just like those guys died.
Shoot!
All I said
Alright, I'm gonna
was,
actually think about
they
this.
must really be enjoying the sight of
Us standing
They
around,
must be positively
all
going to die. We are going to die.
those guys.
Just like those guys died.
Alright, but
And that is all I said.
how do I mean, I obviously see the contradiction there. What's wrong with that? Like, how did she know they were both dead? But, like, how do I point that out with the truth bullets?
What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
All I said, they must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of...
Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna be a wimp again. I'm gonna pull up the walkthrough now. Just to confirm, if I'm right, all right? Just relax. All right, I'm right. Yeah, I was right. Yeah, I didn't look at the other answers. Yeah, I was right. You have to absorb so strange and shoot it at those guys. Yeah, okay. He was right.
They must be. We are all going to die. We are going to die. And that is.
And that's all it takes to.
What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
All I said, they must really be enjoying the sight of us. They must be perfect. We are all going to die. We are going to die.
Just like... No, that's wrong. That's right. There's no reason Celeste should have said... When she said that, none of us had told her Taka was dead.
Exactly. And we didn't run into her until after we were all out in the hall. So there was never any chance for her to have seen his body in the equipment room for herself.
So how did you know, Celeste? How did you know more than one person had been killed? And because Kyoko had also disappeared, right? So she could have been dead too.
You all have such vivid imaginations. You know that?
Imaginations?
You claim that I was lying when I told you about the suspicious person I saw. Then what about the picture I took?
What about the picture?
How do you explain this?
Yeah, I know, right? I'm still
dragging
confused about that.
Hifumi away?
It has to be some kind of setup, right? So let's put the suit on. And then she used the camera.
No, wait. Because the camera doesn't have a timer. I remember that specifically. I remember when we first found the camera, they said there's no timer. I can't believe I remember details like this. I'm so proud of myself.
Have you so quickly forgotten? You are the only one who could have possibly. Plus, I happen to know that this particular camera does not have a time. In other words, it is an unassailable fact that this is a picture of
I should be a
Hifumi being
lawyer.
dragged away. If everything I told you was a lie, how can this picture exist?
Simple. Are we sure that's really a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away?
What could you possibly mean by that?
Surely there are other explanations than the one you've...
Do we not have a picture? Do we not have the picture in the truth bullets? What the heck? Come on, dude. I wanted to see the picture again.
No, there is no other explanation.
Alright, here's my theory, right? My theory was it was Hifumi holding the arms, and it was making it look like he was being attacked.
I got it!
Ooh.
It's not a picture
I was
of the
right.
suspect dragging Hifumi away. I would say it's a picture of Hifumi dragging the suspect away.
That's certainly within the realm of possibility. The one being dragged off in that picture isn't Hifumi. We've simply been led to believe that it's the other way around. And the strange costume might if you saw someone wearing something like that in this situation, of course you'd notice and be suspicious.
That's what happened! You put me to sleep and made me out to be the bad guy in all this!
Such a thing is utterly impossible. Hifumi was dragging him away? Ridiculous.
Is it? I don't think it's ridiculous at all.
Then shut your mouth and allow me to educate you.
Robo Justice costume has Yasuhiro's message and Robo Justice blueprints.
You dressed me up in... Then you just draped me across Hifumi and had him carry my weight. You tried to make me look like the bad guy.
Like I said, ridiculous. As you can see in the picture, the suspect is standing perfectly up. If the person inside the suit was unconscious, there's no way they could stand up straight like that.
Then the fortune-telling idiot is the culprit.
No way!
They could because of how stiff the suit is, right?
You dressed me up in that suit after Then you just draped me across Hifumi and had him carry my weight. You tried to make me look like the bad guy.
Like I said, ridiculous. As you can see in the picture, the suspect is standing perfectly upright. If the person inside the suit, there's no way they can stand up straight like that.
What? No?
Shoot.
Alright, well, I guess I'm pulling out the guide again. Seriously, if I wasn't, like, streaming this, I would actually just do this myself, but I don't want to have to, like, restart an entire class trial just so I could prove something wrong on stream. God, what am I missing? Okay, actually, hold on. Let me before I look at the answer, I kind of want to figure this out. Hold on. Let me think about this. This seems like a very weak argument. I should start out by saying that. This seems like a very weak argument. It doesn't really make sense. I feel like Hifumi could have done that. He, like, pulled his body forward so he looks like he was standing up straight. I don't know. I actually have no clue. Alright, I'm gonna look at the answer. Also, okay, here's the answer. Robo Justice costume at stand up straight like that. So I was so close. I did blueprints instead. I mean, those both sound like the same thing. See, I was on the right track.
You dressed me up in that suit after I passed out. Then you just draped me across Hifumi and had him. You tried to make me look like the bad guy.
Like I said, ridiculous. As you can see in the picture, the suspect.
I
is
love
standing
playing around with the fast
person
forward.
Inside the suit, there's no way they could stand up.
No, that's wrong. No. Even if the person inside the suit were unconscious, they could still stand up like that.
See, I told you I was right, but I did the blueprints instead. Crap.
That's right. They totally made a mistake when they made it.
I'm not so sure. I think the suit was designed from the beginning.
Ooh, that's a new expression we haven't seen before.
Celeste and Hifumi took the suit they'd specially designed and stuffed Hiro into it. That's how they were able to fake that whole thing. The point of it all was to make us believe whoever was in the suit was to blame.
Well then, I suppose this is checkmate.
Checkmate?
Don't make me laugh, you idiot. What do you mean, checkmate?
Ooh, this is new.
Celeste?
Clearly, you want to cram me into your little guilty box. Well, there's one little problem.
Have you already forgotten what Hifumi told us as he lay dying?
Yeah, but that doesn't matter, because remember, Hifumi was in on the murder. That doesn't matter.
When we asked him who had attacked him, his answer was quite clear, was it not? He said,
In other words,
Right. But my name isn't really Yasuhiro. It's actually Taro.
Your confusing statements don't make any sense.
He did say Yasuhiro. But are we sure he was really pointing the finger at Hiro?
what the hell are you talking about?
Kyoko, what do you mean by that?
Think back to how Hifumi used to talk to us. How did he refer to each of us?
Uh,
names.
Exactly. I know I heard him say. So if Hifumi did mean to say Hiro's name, he would have said his last name, Hagakure.
I'm sure it was just incidental. By chance, his first name.
Indecent?
Don't talk.
Random chance. Now isn't that a convenient explanation? No. There's no reason to think he would have said the name any different than normal, but he must have run out of energy before he could say any more.
So Hifumi was trying to tell us the last name of whoever killed him?
And we don't know Celeste's last name.
But the name he said doesn't apply to anyone here.
Well, no. Hold on. There's one person, and that's Celeste. She never.
But I
actually
know her last
was a
name.
real-
I could have sworn she told me her last
Did you
name.
just say? To think you'd take your false accusation. Come on! Enough with your idiotic blather. Yes, well, what?
Okay, then fill us in.
Make sure.
She could just lie though. She could just lie about her last name.
My woman is Celestia Ludenberg.
Oh yeah, I forgot what her last name was.
Making me repeat myself over and over again.
I did forget her last name, so I was just assuming it'd be Yasuhiro. It's Ludenberg. Yeah, that's right.
Hifumi was trying to tell us something. He wanted us to know the killer's last name, Yasuhiro.
If there's one person here who might have that last name,
It would have to be you, Celeste. You haven't told.
how many times do I have to tell you? Celestia Ludenberg, goddamn!
How long do you plan to go on pretend?
I'm not pretending, and since you have no way to contradict me, that's the only...
Yasuhiro's message. This is a note that Yasuhiro wrote to get everyone to meet in the dining hall. Remarkably neat and clear. I don't know. I may have to look up the guide. Hold on. Okay, what do we have? We have Yasuhiro's message, E-handbook, and Spotless Hammer. Okay, well,
He wanted us to know the
first of all, Hammer is a distraction. Alright. E-handbook. Each has their own heater. Owner's name is displayed. Oh! 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 Wait a minute! Oh! 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 The owner's name is displayed each time a handbook gets booted up. But wait a minute, can we even rely on that though? Killer's last name.
If there's one person here who might have that last...
It would have to be you, Celeste. You haven't.
How many times do I have to tell you? Celestia Ludenberg, goddammit!
How long do you plan to go on?
I'm not pretending. And since you have no way to cut... That's the only truth there is! Moron!
Alright.
Hifumi was trying to tell us. He wanted us
Killer's
to know
last
the
name was
killer's
Yasuhiro.
last name, Yasuhiro.
If there's one person who...
It would have to be you, Celeste. You haven't told anyone.
How many times do I have to tell you? My name is... Celestia Ludenberg, goddammit!
How long do you plan to go on pretending?
I'm not pretending. It's the truth. And since you have no way to contradict me...
No, that's wrong. That's it. The handbook.
Wow.
What?
Anytime you turn your handbook on, it shows the owner's name when it boots up, right? Monokuma told us all about it before. So all do is check her handbook, and that'll clear up everything. That's how we can find out Celeste's real name.
That's an invasion of pride.
Celeste, can you please just tell us what please? Just tell us.
Even when I'm put in check, it's just my nature not to give up. Because until the game's over, you never know what might happen.
Fine then. Let me settle it. Let me go over the case again. From the beginning, that'll bring everything.
Is it comic book time? I believe it's comic book time. Uh-oh. 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 Wait a minute. Don't I have hearts? Also, holy crap! Look at this illustration! Look at this illustration! Oh my god, look at this! Look at this! No, hold on. Hold on. I gotta see the rest of this. Look at Hifumi, dude! Look at Hifumi! Look at Hifumi! Oh my god, this is incredible! These illustrations, I love this! Dude! Holy crap! Dude, look at these illustrations! These are incredible! Oh my god, I love this! Oh my god, okay, hold on. Alright. But I'm actually worried, don't I... Guys, look. It's the poster. It's the poster from the last case. Okay, but seriously, don't I lose hearts if I get this wrong? I do, don't I? I might want to... okay, here's what I'll do, right? I may do the guide, but I'm just going to attempt it first. Okay, here's what... I think I can figure this out. This shouldn't be too hard, right? Alright. God, look at this! They have, like, all the old ones here. I can tell, like, all the distractions here. What is going on in this panel? This is so confusing. Alright. Alright, at 1 a.m. Yeah, they say Justice Hammer. Okay, we have Justice Hammer 2, 3, and 4. Alright, okay, hold on, let's review. Alright, so let's review the Justice Hammers, right? First one was for Hifumi, right? He was found in a library with 1, but he was in on it. Okay, number 2 was for Celeste, but she was also in on it because she's a murderer, right? So number 2 would be a distraction. Number 3 would have to be Taka, right? No, wait, no. No, wait. Yeah, they were out of order. Number 4 was for Taka. Number 3 was for Hifumi. But the three was also a distraction. It was fake because Hifumi was in on it, covered in the blood from the blood packets. And then there was a 5th one, but that wasn't marked, and that was the clean one, and that was the one that was used to actually kill Hifumi. Okay, so that would be number 4. What do you mean, how am I still going? These are long investigations. Like, these are really long investigations. Tons of twists and turns. Oh yeah, also just shows Justice Hammer 4 right here anyway, so what am I saying? Wait, hold on. No, I did something wrong here. Alright, hold on. No, wait, no. Hammer 4 wasn't bloody yet, so that wouldn't make sense. Alright, hold on. Hammer 4 goes right here. Yeah. So... the watch. Yeah, the watch, because he's looking at his watch right there. Which wasn't broken yet. Alright. Attacked him with a hammer. Hammer's bloody. I don't know what goes here. I actually don't know what goes here. Alright, and then the tarp goes here. And then... so what goes here? Hammer 2? Hold on, I'm gonna double check on I'm gonna double check this real quick. I'm gonna double check this. Alright. Because I can't afford to lose. Alright, okay. I think I'm right here, though. I'm pretty sure I'm right here. Yeah, okay. Uh-huh. Watch. Okay. These attacks, killer percentage is solidified. Attack room, rec room. And then there's killers wanted to use just taken. They wanted to make sure they could bond that surprise attack. Second of Justice Hammer 2. Alright, yeah, I was right. Alright. Justice Hammer 3. Uh-huh. I'm right! Okay, I was right. Yes, I double checked the guide. Which doesn't matter. It's not cheating because I was right anyways. Yeah, I'm right. I figured it out. I'm a genius.
The killer is you! Before anything, the killer persuaded someone to help carry out the murder. And that person was... Hifumi. With an accomplice, the killer was able to execute a number of otherwise impossible schemes. First, they convinced someone to meet them in the rec room last night at 1 in the morning. That someone they met with was Hiro. The murderous duo intended to pass Hiro off as the prime suspect. So when they met up with him, they drugged him, knocked him out, and stuffed him into the Robo-Justice suit. Next, Hifumi positioned himself to make it look like Robo-Justice was attacking them, while the killer used a digital camera to take pictures of the assault. They did all this just to create evidence that would put the suspicion on Hiro. When they were done with him, they shoved him, still unconscious, into the pool room locker. And then finally, at 6 a.m., they moved into the murder phase of their plan. They called Taka to the equipment room. And that's where Hifumi killed him, making it the scene of the first murder. The murder weapon was Justice Hammer 4, which was left there in the equipment room. The reason Hammer number 4 was used was to create confusion about the order of the crimes. So, next they falsified 2 more assault incidents. For these attacks, the killers pretended to be the victims, to solidify Robo-Justice as the suspect. The first fake incident was the attack in the rec room. There, the killers wanted us to see Justice Hammer 1, and the Robo-Justice pictures they'd taken. They wanted to make sure we bought the surprise attack store. The second fake incident was the attack in the library. This time, they planted Justice Hammer 2. And in injured with these 2 incidents, the killers were that the suspect was increasing the size of the hand. We fell right into their trap and While we did that, we left Hifumi alone in the nurse's office. This was exactly what he took a blood packet from the refrigerator and turned the room into a crime scene. He let out a scream to draw us back, and Meanwhile, the other group that had been out searching found Taka's body at the same time. So when we heard the body discovery announcement, we naturally assumed it was for Hifumi. We left the nurse's office, and Hifumi once again took advantage of the situation. He simply got up and made his escape. When we learned his body had disappeared, we all rushed back to the nurse's office. And once again, Hifumi had the chance he was waiting for. This time, he snuck into the equipment room.
I know. Yeah, I got a screenshot of that.
He wrapped Taka's body in a tarp and used the dolly to move it all the way down to the repository. That explains how each of... But even Hifumi didn't know what the truth... Their plan all along was to kill Hifumi and get rid of the one person who could betray them. And they did it using an ordinary, everyday hammer from the repository. That should cover everything that happened. Celeste! Sorry, you lose.
By the way, I just want to like acknowledge. I just want to acknowledge. Let's not forget what his final words were. He was like, "I knew all of you." Was he referring to like some secret I don't know, or was he really just a loony? It's just like he's seen all of us. Is he just referring to when he was here? Did he like? Did he lose his memory of what happened before he got here, or? I'm so confused.
I lost? When was the last time I was forced to utter such words? They hang heavy around my neck.
Then you admit it? You're the killer?
Listen to you, trying to take charge, as if you're my bride. I, Celestia Ludenberg. Actually, no, Taiko Yasuhiro is fine.
Taiko Yasuhiro. Ooh, we have a real name now.
So, you finally accepted it.
I'm the kind of person, once I've lost, I don't like things to drag on.
Her real accent?
Interesting.
She was faking the accent? Yeah, I didn't do too well. I mean, I did well, but like I did worse than last time. It was hard this time.
Okay, Monokuma. I'm ready to begin. Or
wow.
No, I suppose this is the end, isn't it?
It is indeed the moment we've all been waiting for. Time to vote, okay? If you would, please locate your lever and cast your vote. And when the votes are tallied, who will become the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Then what the heck is up with Kyoko? She's gotta be the spy. She knows too much. She's like too smart on certain things. Not even Byakuya knows the things that Kyoko knows.
Honestly.
I knew it. So then.
Indeed.
I used her. I knew it! I knew it! I knew it.
Say what?
Just a second. In other words,
It's so awesome to have something that Monokuma is actually out of the loop on. But wait. God, I'm still trying to figure out if there even is the existence of a spy. But something's going on with Kyoko, and Monokuma did talk to somebody.
Indeed. Let's see.
But it seems like Monokuma is genuinely out of the loop on what about Alter Ego's existence. So, if there is a spy, they haven't told Monokuma.
Actually,
What?
are you okay with this?
It was Taka.
So then...
Damnation! Say what?
As for me...
Oh.
As for me...
What? Damnation! Say what? Completely unforgivable!
Most unfortunate.
Hmm?
Actually,
What?
indeed.
Completely.
Honestly.
I swear, I will save her!
Wait, but did she actually steal the laptop?
Really?
Hmm?
I see.
Indeed.
But
Let's see.
Well,
Are you okay with this?
so in the end,
What the heck? Well,
don't be mean.
I wonder about that. Why?
What the heck?
But
You little bitch! Hey! You little bitch!
This is fine. Honestly. As for me, isn't it wonderful?
To live in a European castle. Wow. Oh my god. Wow. Okay. God, she's bad. Ooh, she's Celeste is bad. Ooh. She's a bad girl. She kind of bad though.
This is fine. There is nothing to be done.
Just the worst.
Oh! Do you understand? this. Yes, indeed. Isn't it wonderful?
Hey.
Who the heck is Marie Antoinette? Who's that again? Oh, never mind. Queen of France. Okay, never mind then.
Thrills, chills, kills! Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment. Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
I guess I'll let Kyoko hold on to this. What? Will it really give you the hope you're looking for? I can't say I ever saw it that way. Which is why... Actually, it's not important. Well then... Take care, everyone. Perhaps we'll meet again.
What was the key? What is that key? Pac-Man sound effects. Or no, wait, just Atari, period. Oh. Oh. Holy crap, this is actually kind of depressing. She's actually just getting burned alive. That's the punishment. She's just getting burned alive. There's nothing special about it. Oh. Oh, of course there's more to it. Of course there's more to it.
Extreme! What are you gonna do?
Let me out of here!
Too bad.
How strange.
And I see you get some key type object from Celeste.
Hey! What?
So then, you...
What did you do? To me.
Ooh.
What?
Hey,
What did you do to my body? What? Huh? 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 What? 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 Huh? Huh? What was that just now?
Hello. Well? See
Was
ya
the-
later.
Oh, was it the key to the locker with the laptop? Oh, that's gotta be it.
so...
Hey,
Indeed. Hey,
What?
so...
Come on. What? Goodbye.
Well then.
Yo!
Oh, look, Aioli, it's not what it looks like. I mean, I hope it's what it looks like, but you know, it's not what it looks like.
Okay.
Shall we go? So then,
You really came.
Hello, alter ego. Wait, are the scans? Are the scans of the files complete? Oh yeah, that's another thing. So alter ego, had a bunch of files on the laptop when Chihiro put alter ego on the laptop, and she said, or it said, that the scan would take a while to complete, and I wonder if it's done yet. Maybe as early as tomorrow. Ooh. Take a second, since we have this opportunity. Want you to be honest with me. What are you trying to do all on your own here at the school?
however... What? Indeed. What? It's true. That's fine.
Oh, okay, here we go. After I told Kyoko I believed in her, she told me a story that was, well, almost unbelievable. I decided I'd confirm what she told me with my own two eyes, so I waited for nighttime to come in. When it did, I went to action. What?
Correct.
The boys' bathroom on the second floor doesn't have surveillance camera or monitor in it. There's a storage closet there, way in the back. I knew there was a storage closet there, and I knew it would have a purpose, but like for some reason, Makoto was just like, nope, has no purpose. Way in the back. It's a door.
Correct.
There's a secret room. Oh my god. Bunch of files and what look like volume after volume of yearbooks. They're all covered in dust. Looking at everything, one file at the edge of the bookshelf caught my eye. Hope's Peak Academy student registry? This is the only thing in here not covered in dust. Has someone been looking at it recently? I slipped the file into my hand, but before I had a chance to look at it, a slip of paper fell out of the file and it turned to my attention to it. You must not leave. I gotta understand if it said, like, I can't leave, or, but you must not leave. You must not leave. Somewhere before, but I can't quite remember. What do I do now? What don't I know? Let's strange sound rang out through my head. I felt like I was shaking my brain back and forth, and then darkness. I don't understand what's happening. I don't know what started it. It's all over. And with that, I opened my eyes. I didn't know how long it'd been. What the fuck? What the fuck? What is going on? What is going on? I gently opened the door. It's Sakura and Monokuma having a battle. Oh my god, do you see it, guys? Sakura has the Sans eye. She has the Sans eye.
Why, you? What do you think you're doing? I asked you a question. What's the meaning of this? How dare you defy me? This wasn't part of the deal!
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat. No longer compromise. No longer regret. I've made my decision.
No, Sakura, don't do this.
I'm going to resist you.
Sakura, no.
But you do realize what will happen if you go through with this, right? You haven't forgotten, have you? What I'm holding hostage?
Oh, crap. What? The mastermind spy is Sakura? We are down to 7 students now. Leon killed Sayaka. Monokuma killed Junko. And Leon got executed. Then Mondo killed Chihiro. And then he got executed. Hifumi killed Taka and Celeste killed Hifumi. And then she got executed. And that brings us up to now. Well, I think that's a good place to end off. Don't you guys think? Well, this was fun. But what a case. What a long case. It's 5:43. How long have I even been streaming? Hold on, let me check. Oh my god, dude. How long has it been? Almost 4 hours? Holy crap. Alright, well, that was the stream, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, okay. I have so many questions. Who the heck was the dude that took us out when we were in that room? What's going on with that room? What was the note referring to? Who was the spy? Is it Sakura? What's going on with Sakura? What is Monokuma holding hostage? Who is he holding hostage? Why? I can't wait to find out. But I'm gonna have to know enough for today, guys. Thanks for coming. Really, I don't even need to say this. I mean, you guys have been here for every stream so far. Both Bug and Beth, you've been here for the Persona streams as well. I'm glad you took 4 hours out of your life to watch me do this, but it really means a lot. And thank you for getting me through this. Anyways, see ya.